Spawn Killer, tip me $1, says, did you stop traveling due to your back? I did not stop traveling overall due to my back. I stopped playing competitive Street Fighter half because of my back and half because I had felt that literally I'd put so much time and money into it for the greater part of a decade, and I didn't think I was ever going to get anything out of it. Certainly no one foresaw Street Fighter 4 blowing up the way that it would single-handedly reinvigorate fighting games, and that you can now make a living being a professional fighting game player. Back then you couldn't, okay? But out of all the people in the state of Connecticut who I had been friends with who played Street Fighter, I was the only one who was taking it so seriously that I was really playing hardcore. I was traveling all the time. I was really, quite frankly, the only guy from that area of gamers that had become someone who would like place big at Evo and shit like that. You know what I mean? Most of my friends from that era kind of moved on and said, we still like Street Fighter and we'll play it casually, but we're not going to go crazy. We're growing up, right? We're doing other things with our lives. We're not going to do this forever, especially because, again, back then, around 2007-ish, you couldn't make a living doing it. So for me, I kind of made this decision that was split. I was like, number one, I really feel that I put so much time and effort and money into it, and there's nothing's really ever going to come of it, that I want to do something else with my life. And I know that I've missed out on so much other stuff, like other kinds of games that I probably would have enjoyed a ton. I want to kind of get back into that. But in addition to that, you're right. Like, my back was so bad at one point that, you know, I was in pain all the time. I had shooting pain up and down my spine, into my legs, you know. So it was just really bad. It was so bad, and I was like, there's no way. First of all, I couldn't drive on the highway anymore. I couldn't, because when I drove on the highway, I would get shooting pain and numbness in my legs and stuff. So it was like pretty bad. Like, I could only drive slowly and casually around town, anything close. I couldn't really drive for an extended period of time anymore. The problem was I was always the guy who drove all my friends to tournaments. I was the guy who, like, oh, let's carpool. And everyone would jump in my car and we'd all go. And of course they would chip in for gas and food and everything. But I was the one who would drive everybody. So when my back injury happened, it was kind of like, there's no way that I could transport myself to these tournaments. I tried. Don't get me wrong. I tried. Like, there was that arcade that I told you guys about in Rhode Island, Tokyo Game Action. And I went there 2 or 3 times by train because I couldn't fucking drive up there. My back was too fucked up. So I ended up going by train, which was more expensive, more time consuming, harder to calculate. And when I got off the train, someone had to come pick me up and shit. But I didn't want to give up on Street Fighter right away with my back injury. But let me tell you, when you don't have free range of motion and stuff, man, it makes it so much harder. It really does. It just makes it so much incredibly harder to travel and do that kind of shit. It was pretty disappointing for that 1 to 2 years that I wanted to keep doing it, that essentially I was kind of very limited with what I could do. And it got to the point where, like, I was like, man, I want to stay a top player, but how do I do it when I can't travel the way I used to because of my back? And like I said, that's kind of when I started thinking, well, are there other options with my life that I could do, other things I could do for a hobby? Oh, yeah. What about literally a decade of games I skipped to be a professional Street Fighter player, right? So I basically changed up my strategy, and that's when I kind of stopped playing competitively and started doing more stuff. Now, the truth of the matter is I did keep traveling. Like, if you remember, when I became a YouTuber, there were a few years there. I'd say probably 2010, 2011, 2012. At least 3 years where I was consistently still traveling and doing that kind of stuff. And the reason that ended, quite frankly, I had no money anymore. If you remember, in 2014, I moved across the country. I put myself in a giant amount of debt, and that was the end of it. Like, once I moved... Wow. Are you serious? You saw how far away I was? You saw how far away I was, right? And that shit hit me? What the fuck? This game sucks. Anyway, you know, I did travel for conventions and the like when I first started on YouTube. And that was fun for a while, but once I moved, that was it. I had no money to do it anymore, man. You know? And that was the end of it. And since then, seriously, since like I moved, I've had no money. I've been in debt the whole time. And why don't you go to a convention? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I have no money. People just don't believe me. But, you know, that's because they just don't believe me. But, hey, Don't you think, honestly, be very honest here, don't you actually think that if, the truth of the matter is that if I could do that stuff, I would, you know? Don't you think that if I had freedom to go to, like, right now, PAX West is, like, next door to me. You drive, like, 45 minutes, I could go to PAX West every year. Don't you think I would like to at least check it out once? I've never been. I can't. I gotta be here every day streaming. I have no money to go do it, you know? It was a big sacrifice last year to go to Connecticut like I did and see my parents and get married. It was huge. I ended up in the red for like 3-4 months. I was behind. I told you guys, I was always not paying bills. I couldn't afford it because of the money I didn't make. You know, so it sucks ass. That's my life, though. What can you say, right? Okay, anyway. Let's see here. Mature adult cheer. I don't care about wings of reception. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, I guess he's saying he's taking a massive dump. Oh, that's disgusting. Snake Eater did a 50-bit cheer. He says, positivity points. I never turn my back on you. Well, thank you, Snake Eater. Philly Bug Guy cheer. He said, big ups on the unbanned. Sorry for being an ass tonight. I've been drinking. All right, please, no more copy pasta, please. Oh, Otaku fan tipped me $1 so I consider doing a Mega Man event this summer, like a marathon. Since you recently played the Wily Wars of the Genesis, it'd be cool to see you play Mega Man 4 through 10. It's just a thought if your viewers are interested. Well, I already did that. Years ago, of course, this was before Direct Capture, but I already did a Mega Man marathon one summer where I actually played. It wasn't 1 through 10. I believe it was like Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I stopped around there or something like that. I don't remember exactly how far I got. I never finished them. The thing is, it was cool to play the Wily Wars because the first 3 Mega Man games are quite short. And it's fun to go back and see how they redesigned it with like 16-bit graphics and all that. But you notice those streams only lasted maybe, what, 3-4 times it was over? No one's going to want to see me play Mega Man for weeks on end. You know what I mean? Like, that's a cool... Oh, I'm going to play Mega Man 5 today. And I played 2-3 sessions. It's done. It's like quickly, easily digestible. I don't think... It's not like it used to be back in the day where everyone just wanted to see me play every game. It's just not like that anymore. I've accepted that. I need to put out stuff that's going to be variety and entertainment value. I don't think that a giant marathon of just Mega Man makes sense. Maybe, okay, I'm going to gradually play a Mega Man game every few months. That's different. Versus, I'm just going to do a marathon of all the Mega Mans back to back. I don't think I would do that. No. Mature adult cheers. You should do a PAX fundraising stream so I can take a few days off. What do you say? I'm in no position to be doing a PAX fundraising stream. Any fundraising has to go towards paying bills and taxes. It's not like, oh, I'm good on bills and taxes, so now I can take days off to raise fundraising to go to PAX. Anything I raise has to go towards the important shit, so I stay here in my house and I have a nice life with my family, not, oh, I decided to do a 3-day fundraising thing for PAX. I raised all the money to go, but by the way, now I can't pay my bills, so that's not going to happen. Maybe in the future, but not now, okay? Basketball American tipped $1 says, I don't know why anyone would think that that's a racist term. I'm passionate about the sport. Okay. I don't know. Maybe some idiot does actually use it as some kind of a derogatory term, but in general, that word is... Oh, shit. In general, that word is not racist, so... Holy shit, I almost fucking died there. Bandage those wounds. Hello, Delancius. How are you doing this evening? I'm doing well. Interacting with everyone, having a good time, even though I hate PubG. We're just kind of chilling and having fun talking with each other. We had some really weird conversations, some really big accusations. We had conversations and accusations. Luckily, none of the accusations were thrown at me, which is a rarity. People were accusing other stream chatters of things, which is kind of ridiculous, but at least I wasn't accused of anything, so I guess that's a difference. Good to see you here, Delancius. Okay. Alright, Doodly Dread is now permanently banned. I had enough of his stupid kitty shit. Has no place in my stream chat. Have a good night. And never come back. Okay. Alright, Rumpelstiltskins reiterated the ridiculously bad question. Rumpelstiltskins is now banned from the chat, and he's not coming back. Very nice. Mature Adult Cheers says a PAX event could help with your networking and maybe help you in real life. I doubt it. I doubt that going to PAX would do anything at all for me. I'm an exception to a rule. I really don't have anyone besides my fans who I would even want to meet with if I went to PAX. So, truth of the matter is, I have no desire to go to PAX anyway. Like, what would I do there? Wow, stare at game presentations that I could see for free on the internet anyway from home. Like, I don't have. There was a time when, like, when I was first starting on YouTube, like, wow, this is cool. I get my foot in the door of these events, and people want to meet me and everything. And now it's like I would meet up with my fans, sign, hang out, sign some autographs or whatever. That's all I would care about. I don't care about the shit that they're showing at PAX. I'm not gonna line up to watch a panel of some fucking other content creator and shit. I don't give a fuck. You know? Falcon did 100-bit cheer. What's going on, Falcon? He says, good evening. How's it going? Thoughts on The Last of Us 2? Don't have any thoughts. I don't think there's been any new info, right? We really haven't gotten zero new info on Last of Us 2 in a long time. Waiting for more solid info. I'd love to have some more solid info on the game, but I don't think we've heard anything. So, it's hard to comment when you hear absolutely nothing concrete about a game like that. I'm very hyped and excited for it. Definitely one of my most hyped games of the year. I do hope it comes out this year, but I don't think there's any guarantees right now, right? Mature adult cheers to set up a Street Fighter competition. No. No. And no. But thank you for the cheer. Delancius did a 500-bit cheer. What's up, man? Good to see you. I know you had already said what's up this evening. He says, sounds good. Ever thought about going back to H1Z1 Battle Royale or playing Battle Royale mode of Forza Horizon 4 or Battlefield 5? I don't own Battlefield 5. Therefore, that's out. I'm not buying it at this point. Forza Horizon 4 sounds absolutely ludicrous. That anyone would do that. Like a Battle Royale mode or Battle Royale mode in that. Like, well, for what? It's fucking supposed to be a racing game, right? I can't believe they made a Battle Royale mode in that. I really don't have any desire to go back to that either. H1Z1's kind of dead to me too. Like I've been saying, I don't like PubG, but it's really like the only one that's easy for me to just set up and jump right into and kind of play a little bit. I really hope that Modern Warfare's Battle Royale comes out, but it doesn't. I don't know what's going on with that game. Everyone tells me they ruined the game. The whole game's destroyed now because of a patch, and they keep saying Battle Royale's coming out, but they never give any information about it. Oh, it's coming out now or what. They never talk about it. So when the fuck are they going to release Battle Royale? When fucking the next Black Ops is out? It's already been over 3 months since its release, right? So it's got to come out sometime. I don't know how late they think they're going to fucking wait. By now, there would already been like a map expansion for Blackout last year. So I don't know how long we're going to wait here. But as you know, I don't really like this game. It seriously plays so bad. So badly. D-Train has gifted a sub to Moronic Frog. Congrats, Moronic Frog, on the sub. Thank you, D-Train, for the support. Okay. I like these streams because whenever I do like PUBG streams, we get a lot of fun interaction. We talk a lot. At the same time, it seems like the trolls just like to come out and be morons. Like, they're not getting away with anything. They're not ruining the stream. I don't know why they bother. Quite frankly, I don't know why they're even here. Wasting everyone's time. Okay. The fuck is that noise? I don't think this is the good one. I think this is the shitty one, the triple shot. Tripe has subscribed to the channel for 15 months. Thank you very much. In fact, I've never been to the Space Needle restaurant, so I couldn't tell you if it's any good or not. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think once I did look at the prices, and they were absolutely fucking astronomically high, like insane prices to eat there, because they see it as like a big touristy thing to do. Because I think it's that rotating restaurant. But I would not pay tons of money to do it, so I've never done it. Now Basketball American tipped me $1 and says, I remind him of Michael from Grand Theft Auto 5, but skinnier. I should play him or beat him for Halloween. GTA 5 is so old, I don't think there's any, there's no point to even really, like, who would even know who I am? Even if I looked exactly like him, no one would know who the fuck Michael from GTA is. That shit's so old at this point, no one talks about it anymore. How do I differentiate between people doing lighthearted trolling and detractors? Lighthearted trolling is like, oh, you take a quick jab at me. It's, everyone chuckles. Like, for example, who was it? He was saying, oh, look, Trump and Brexit. That's silly to just spam that in the chat because you know you're trying to referencing something I say on my pre-streams. Versus someone who's like actively trying to annoy me by insulting me and my family and shit. That's, you know, a big difference. You know, I'm being a bit silly. I'm what did I say? I'm just taking the piss or whatever, you know? You're trying to jab it to me. But it's, you know, it's well-intentioned. It's not just joking about things that I would say, my mannerisms and stuff. It's not being, like, ultra-serious, insulting stuff. Rodney to me $1 and said, did you ever go to Discovery Zone as a kid? It sounds familiar. Discovery Zone sounds incredibly familiar to me. So I'm going to say yes. I think, wasn't that a place where it was like a bunch of things for kids to play, like a ball pit and jungle gym and shit like that? I think. It sounds familiar, but I don't 100% remember. Alright, I'm going to chill in this building for a bit. Oh, fuck. Nice glitch. Yeah, I'm just going to chill in this building for a bit, since I'm in the circle. I'm top 18. This is the best I've done all night so far. So, by the way, that was like, $2 more tips, I guess? I think. Well, anyway, thank you guys for the support tonight. I would assume we went up a lot of subs tonight. Let's check on that. No, Jack Spartacus, I did not need to read the Book of the Revenant. I saw the movie. I thought the movie was quite good, but I did not see the book. Or read the book. Excuse me. Good to see you, Jack Spartacus, by the way. So we went up by a bunch of subs. Thank you guys for the support. Thanks to Mbuga for the top cheer. Thank you to Money for Phil, not Bad Bunny, for the top tip. Although people have tied it, no one beat that tip to become the top tipper. And many people cheered tonight, so thank you guys for that. We even had a successful hype train earlier, which was nice. So thank you. Oh my god, I would never charge for an autograph. Someone said, why don't you do a scheduled fan meetup and charge for autographs so that way it makes sense, it's worth your while rather than like missing out on work or whatever. I would never charge for my autograph. Are you crazy? Why on earth would I ever think that I'm someone important enough that someone would pay for my autograph? That's crazy shit, dude. Fatal Skills tipped me $1 and says, what's up, Phil? I'm watching your Dead Rising playthrough, the first one. That is a hilarious gameplay of yours to watch. I agree, it's frustrating as hell. Yeah, when you don't know what you're doing in Dead Rising 1, especially your first run-through, you don't know where the good items are, the good weapons. It's super frustrating. My second run-through of the game was hilariously fun because I knew everything. So I was destroying everything. You know, it's way better. Passing Elephant gives it a sub to Derek. Congratulations, Derek. Very nice. Blurry Line says, I understand that this game's hard to run on console, but the difference in model detail between items on the same character is insane. Like, the gun is detailed and the backpack is from the PS2 era. The whole game is a fucking mess on console, dude. The game is a joke. I can't believe they've ever sold this. I literally can't believe they ever sold this game. Like, by the way, I'm almost top 10. Can you believe this shit? Top 10. I'm just chilling until I have to move. Right now, I'm in an exceptionally good position because I'm right almost near the center of the circle. Remember, there's only going to be like one more smaller circle, I think. So I'm actually in a really good fucking position right here. Oh, shit. You saw that, right? There's someone that ran out there? I missed it. There he is. Yeah, he went down the hill. Oh, I gotta move. Top 8. Extra cheese resale for 25 months at Hyper Bruh. Okay. Fucking shit. Behind the goddamn truck. Top 6. I'm not going to win this. No way. I don't even remember how to throw a grenade in this game. Yeah, he's going to hide until he has to move. I'm not going to get him. And I have to leave. I'm about to get shot. I'm so gonna get sniped. Ah, I did hit him, but he got the drop on me. I was in 5th place. What the fuck? Okay, so what the? Pacifist. Reach the top 10 without killing anyone. That's an achievement now. How about the time when I won a game without killing anyone? Remember? I won a game without firing my weapon. Haha. Where's my achievement for that shit? That's bullshit. That was my first game I ever played of this. Alright, so actually took me $10 at 10 for top 10. Well, thank you very much for that, actually. I appreciate that. That is top tip of the night. Vincent did 100-bit cheers. Said, Darkside Pig Roach is a troll. Yeah, I would say so. Is there someone named that in there? Let me see. I don't see him. Oh, okay, there he is. Got him. Thank you. Based Black Republican subbed. Oh, no, he gifted a sub to Mischievous Kobold. Oh, thank you for that. Basketball American tipped another $1. He said, I came across your content the other day. I didn't know you had an album. Big ups. Can you freestyle for the streamers? No. That was a bad match, by the way. I always say it's a bad match because the game is a piece of donkey shit. Okay. So. Oh, shit. I fucked it up. We're at the 43. Oh, man. No, we're at the 34. There we go. Thank you, everyone, for your support tonight. Wait a minute. We just got a hype train going? We did. How did that happen? BWT just gifted it. No, BWT just reselled for 29 months in a row, and it actually started a hype train. I can't believe it. I was paying no attention, and we had enough people contribute in 5 minutes. So we got a second hype train tonight, if you guys can believe it. Holy shit, that's unexpected. Loco Larco did 100-bit cheer, said, not a great suggestion. You should check out the new DLC characters and modes in Smash Brothers over the last year. Nah, I'm done with Smash, dude. I have no desire to play Smash again. So, 4 minutes, 20 seconds. We're at 73% already of the hype train. If we hit 100%, everyone who contributed will actually earn an emote for themselves. Go figure. We weren't even paying attention. We seriously weren't even paying attention and hit a hype train. That's pretty funny. Okay, let me get this centered. I'm going to try to get another match queued up here. Delancius just did 100-bit cheer. That got us to 77%. Thank you, guys. All right, I got to hide this shit again. Here we go. So any contribution of bits or a sub or gifted sub will count towards the hype train, FYI. Once we hit once we hit 100%, everyone who's contributed unlocks a hype train emote for themselves that they can use in the stream chat moving forward. That's how it works. Boxing Elephant did 100-bit cheers. I have to go now. My planet needs me. Keep being a role model for all the kids, Phil. Well, thank you, Boxing Elephant. I appreciate that. We're at 80% now of the hype train. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. No, I'm not getting a dog this year. What would Gout do? Excuse me. No special stream planned for 8 million Twitch views. You got Mahoney'd. Bajiri, too, just did a 300-bit cheer. Said, here we go, lads. That got us up to 93% on the high train. Skeletor just did a 50-bit cheer. Thank you, Skeletor, for the 50-bit cheer. We're at 93% with 3 minutes to go, everybody. An anonymous $5 tipper said, thanks for driving. I don't know who the heck that is. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what you mean by that. The only driving that I referenced was that I used to drive to tournaments and carpool with people. But outside of that, maybe it's someone from my past. Who knows? But thank you for the $5 tip, whoever the anonymous $5 tipper is. I appreciate that. Do you have to be a sub to keep the emote? Is it unlocked forever? From what I'm going to understand, the emote is unlocked. At some point, they said the emotes will go away. They never explained when or how. But they said that you will still earn, like, you'll keep something permanently. If it's not the emote, you'll get something permanently to prove that you participate in a successful hype train. So, PW Dubs to me $1.30 says, I added 30 cents so you can get the full buck. Actually, that's nice of you. I will get the full buck now. He said, what would you say has been the most positive thing you've done this year? This year? We just started. The year just started. I don't know. What's the most positive thing we've done this year? I think this year's been mostly positive. I don't think there's been very few negatives on streams or nothing, so I don't know I don't know. Thank you for the $1 tip. Bad Shark 90, give today's sub to You Got Mahoney'd. Congratulations to You Got Mahoney'd on receiving the sub. Alright, it's official. I killed Phil at 100-bit cheer, and that pushed us into Hype Train level 2. So we are now, oh, excuse me. That means we successfully did a Hype Train level 1, okay? And that means that everyone who contributed is going to get an emote. And that we are officially now in Hype Train level 2. Meaning, there'll be a better emote if we maximize this Hype Train. So there's 4 minutes left, and we're at 10% of Hype Train level 1, trying to hit level 2. There you go. Pretty good support tonight, everyone. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Not this shit again. Are you kidding me? They still didn't fix this? What the fuck? They didn't fix that. Ever. The game's been out since fucking 2017. They didn't fix that yet? Boxing Elephant, give it a sub to Chairman Caleb. Congrats, Chairman Caleb. Thank you, Boxing Elephant, again for the support. That gets us up to 23% of the hype train we're working on right now. Someone's right nearby. Extra Cheese did a 200-bit cheer, said toss a tip to your Twitcher. Oh, your Twitcher. And Alfred Aponte tipped $1.30 and says, let me redeem myself. Thank you, Alfred Aponte. You guys are being very nice now. So if you're wondering why everyone's tipping $1.30, where's this person? They're below me. Fucking shit! Oh. Oh my god, this game is so bad! I can't even shoot straight! By the time the bullets come out of the gun, no one's even near me! Oh, what the fuck? I can't fire this weapon! None of us can hit each other! Oh my god! Well, those are the stream snipers. There's another one over here, I think. I can't fire the weapon at all. The game is terrible, dude. Everything I do is so delayed. There's no way I can hit anybody. Oh my god. I'm out of here. Fuck this game. So anyway, to getting back on topic. The reason that people are... oh, by the way, the Hype Train has 1 minute and 10 seconds left, and we're at 28% of Hype Train level 1. Trying to hit level 2, so we need a lot more cheers and subs to hit level 2. I'm not trying to pressure you into doing it. I'm just being very matter of fact here. I don't really care either way. So, the reason that he tipped me $1.30, because earlier today, a lot of people tipped me $1 on the pre-stream. And I was like, I don't know if you guys are aware, because you guys were, they were all being, it wasn't like troll tips, they were all supportive tips. I was like, just so you guys know, the way it works is every transaction via a tip, basically PayPal takes like 30 to 35 cents or something like that. So if you tip me $1, I only get like 60 cents. Now, if you tip me like $5 to $10 all in $1 increments, that means I only get like $6. But if you tip me $10 as like one thing, I'll get like $9.60. See what I mean? Like, it's a lot more. PayPal takes a ton of processing fees when you do those smaller tips. So PW Dubs spoke up. He says, well, the reason I like to do it is because I actually like to get a lot of interaction with you. I have a lot of different questions, and if I do dollar tips, I can ask you multiple questions. I said, fair enough. You know, that makes sense. But now he's actually being a nice guy. He's like, well, I feel bad about that stupid transaction fee, so I'm actually going to tip you $1.30 so it covers the transaction fee. That's awesome. So thank you not only to Alfred Aponte, who tipped $1.30, but PW Dubs, who's also doing that tonight as well. Oh, wow, looks like did I get the final Griffin emote? I did. Okay. So that's the final Griffin emote I just got. What I can show you guys, I can show you the entire Griffin train now. Let me show you. I have the entire Griffin hype train now. So I guess the way it would work is first you would do... What the fuck? No, there's the front, the face, the arm, the wings, and the ass. Oh, come on! Hey! Who shot me? I'm trying to show off my hype train, you fuckhead. Who was that? Who the fuck was that, you piece of shit? I'm showing off my hype train. For God's sakes, this is PubG. It's not a serious game. Stop fucking shooting me while I show off my hype train. What an ass. Well, they didn't even fucking kill me, whoever it was. Anyway, so that's the Griffin. I just showed the entire Griffin train. It's kind of weird because there's like a front, like the conductor's car is there, but then like the head of the Griffin is after the conductor's car. That's fucking weird, but that's how they made it. So there you go. Basketball America to me another dollar. So what year was the best year for you while being on YouTube or Twitch? If you mean like the best year overall as a content creator that I enjoyed the most, probably last year. Last year overall, the opinion against me kind of flipped. And I felt a lot of positivity from you guys that I hadn't felt in a long time. Okay, if you mean money-wise, 2011. Well, actually, take that back. Maybe 2012. I'm trying to remember. It was either 2011 or 2012. It was when I first started my partnership with Machinima, and within like a year, they gave me a raise, and they were paying me exorbitant amounts of money on videos for ad revenue. It was off the charts the amount of money I was making ad revenue on videos back then. And it declined very, very quickly. Like, it lasted about a year to a year and a half, and then immediately they said, oops, we paid too much. Oops, we paid too much again. Oops, we need pay cuts, this and that. You know, setbacks and all this shit. And it was very, very weird the way that whole thing went down with that company. Now, if you mean... But what some people might say, but Phil, what about the old days? What about when you used to sit around and make funny videos in your condo all the time? Wasn't that the best time? Well, here's the thing. It was a different time, and definitely I would say it was fun doing it, but I seriously have more fun being here talking with you guys every day. 100%. This what I'm doing right now, shooting me in my ass. What I'm doing right now is way more fun than when I used to just record offline. I'm serious. I say the only exception to that is now when I play big games, I don't really get big attendance. You know what I mean? Like, I used to play brand new releases, and if I played a big new release, people would go nuts. I get insane views and everything. That doesn't happen anymore. And so, yeah, so some of that's lost. Where playing a big, high-profile AAA game used to be giant events for me. They're really not really big events for me anymore. It's like, wow, we're playing a big AAA game. I'll play it like any other game, you know? But outside of that feeling of hype, because, you know, tons of people would watch what I put out, outside of that, I like interacting with you guys and having these hangout sessions more than when I used to do boring offline gameplay. It would have to be about me enjoying the game or making the game fun constantly for the viewing audience if the game was boring. Now, we can just talk constantly and have fun that way. Have, you know, honest stuff going on, having fun with it, rather than it always being about me having to make stupid improv comedy jokes and feeling pressured to not be myself, but instead constantly trying to make you laugh. It's more about just being honest and having fun. So, I like this better. I seriously do. I like this way better than back in the day. Money-wise, certainly nowhere near as lucrative as it was back in those giant days of YouTube, but fun-wise, definitely more fun than it was. Great. Now we got the fucking explosions. PW Dubs to me $1.30. Says I'm giving you the full dollar from now on to help you out. Dollars are detractors now. Wow. Well, thank you very much, PW Dubs. I appreciate you treating me $1.30 so I get the whole dollar. That's nice of you, man. Okay. Oh man, let's get the fuck out of here. No, see, Pro Tourism Zone says, back then, you know, when you played a new game, you get insane views, so wasn't what you were doing back then more efficient? Efficient, first of all, efficiency has nothing to do with it. Back then, it was a different era. I was one of the few people making that style of content. That was before the years of slander, where people hated on me for stupid shit that was complete bogus nonsense. And in reality, the stuff I did back then isn't really any worse or better than what I do now. You see, it was just a different time. Back then, that was popular. It's not popular to do that unedited, raw-style content anymore. This guy really... I couldn't kill this guy. It's hilarious it took so long for this guy to kill me because I had a shitty gun. I couldn't hit him. But no, like, the stuff I do now I don't think it's any worse or better than what I used to do. It's a different style. Like, the interactive style versus the improv style is very different. But... you know, it's not like I changed and became a different person, and that's why all of a sudden my videos don't get attention anymore. At all. If I kept doing what I was doing back then, I probably wouldn't even exist anymore. Remember, I had to adapt to become an interactive streamer to even keep alive. Anyway, I don't even know. We're so off a tangent. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. I got time for like one more match here, guys. One more match here tonight before we adjourn. So thank you guys. That was about $3 more in tips. Let's get those up on the leaderboard. Again, thank you all for your support tonight. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay. Ah. All right. Federal gout investigation tipped me $1 and says, Phil, I am a Detective Tyrone, and I would like to have a word with you. You can have a word with me whenever you'd like. Go ahead and have a nice gout investigation into me. Go right ahead. Thank you for the $1 tip. Last match of the night, everyone. Last match. I can't play any more of this. I can't do it. Would I ever get a second Captain Chief Jasper company? No. No. Vincent says, I hope Call of Duty Battle Royale comes out soon. Me too. Me too. Because I like these interactive streams. I just hate this game. I would like to play anything else for more fun than this, you know. If a detractor genuinely apologized to me, would I forgive them? Yes. If it was genuine. In fact, I'll be honest, people have. There were actually, in the history I've been doing this 11 years, 2 people who actually used to prominently be detractors of mine came back and apologized to me over the years and said, you know, what I did back then was childish and stupid. I actually feel bad about it. And I accepted their apology, and I've had no further problems with those people ever again. So... Charles 2393 resub for 2 months. Thank you, Charles. He says, hiya. How you doing, Charles? Who were they? That's none of your business. If they wanted to make it known, I'm sure they would. But that's, you know, that's not my place to say that they came and apologized to me and tell you who they are. That's not right. Okay. So this is going to be the last game of the night, everybody. And, I don't know how it's going to go. I don't really care. Based Black Republican tipped me $1.30, says some money to improve your mood. Well, thank you, Based Black Republican. I appreciate the support tonight, everybody. No, I'm not. I'm banning Rumpelstiltskins right now. I'll let him cool down. I'll let him cool down. So many people were complaining about it. I'm letting him cool down. We'll see how he feels in a day or two, maybe. I'm not putting up with that shit tonight. Nor tomorrow. Oh, great. 2 sites. Have I had bad hair days in the past? Of course I have, Derek. Everyone has bad hair days. Some days you wake up and your hair does everything you want it to do perfectly, and then other days you wake up and no matter what you do, your hair will not fucking do what you want. You know, it goes crazy. You fucking wet it. You do all kinds of shit, and it just will not position itself in a way that looks good. More times than I don't know how I do this, but half the time when I wake up, my hair's sticking straight up. I don't know how that happens. But it's sticking like straight the fuck up into the sky. I don't know how am I sleeping and getting my hair like that? Randy Bex, can you reactivate my sub? No, I don't know what you mean. I have nothing to do with deactivating or activating subs. I have no control over that. Did I hear a haircut? No, I haven't had a haircut in a while. No, this is just what my hair looks like right when I'm out of the shower. It's very voluminous and curly. Minervius says my bookie says you owe him money. Well, that would be his problem because I don't gamble. Oh, this is great. Oh, come on, he's in his underwears. Ah! Ah! Well, I died. Let's see here. I guess I'm done playing this for the night. That was a terrible match. Done playing this for the night. I got like 15 more minutes I can hang out with you guys. I definitely don't want to play another fucking game of this. This game's so bad, man. I fucking hate it. Thanks everyone for your contributions tonight. I appreciate it. I think actually we did get one more dollar tip there to add here. Right? I think so. Okay. I know Blackout was better. I agree with you. Blackout swore Blackout was way better than this. This game sucks. If I had to choose between the two, would I rather play PUBG or Fortnite? Isn't that choice obvious? I'm playing PUBG, right? I don't care for Fortnite. I never liked it. You know, I played it 3 separate times, and every time I was like, man, this game sucks. And this game sucks too. They both suck. That's my opinion. You can disagree with me, and that's fine. I hate them both. I Kill Phil says, you coming from no money, then all of a sudden coming forward and having all that YouTube money, do you think that created a spending addiction? No, I keep telling you guys, like, the truth of the matter is, no. There was that first year that I did YouTube, I made a ton of money. Okay, I did. I made a ridiculous amount of money. And what I did is I used that money to pay off all my existing debts from my past. Okay? My student loans got paid off. My credit card debts got paid off. All that got paid off with that YouTube money that I made. Then I had so much money and no debt that I went and I started, like, buying stuff like statues, you know, the shit that I had. I haven't bought a single thing since I moved in here, but I got all those stupid collectibles and shit from back in Connecticut. I was decorating the place, and I thought, oh, it's fine because I'm filming vlogs in here. It makes the vlogs look better. Of course, I went out of control. I ordered so much shit. It was such a cluttered place. It was a mess. But did I have a spending addiction? No. In reality, I'd say probably about a year before I moved, I stopped buying all those statues because everyone was like, what are you doing? You got too much shit. And I was like, you're right. But then I started planning the move, you know, and it was just dropping all that money on the move. I spent over $10,000 moving across the country. That's how much the movers charged me for all the shit. They charged me over $10,000 when it was done to move my shit across the entire fucking country. Crazy, isn't it? But that's what I paid. You know, I had the down payment on the new house, which was huge. I had to furnish the house, which was huge. And it all went on credit. You know, it did all went on credit. My savings were completely emptied out. PW Dubs tipped me and says, for all the support we give you, we deserve a party. Do a subs only stream where you can have cake and everything. That's ridiculous. No, I won't do subs only. That's not right. Everyone deserves to see all the content. I don't like the whole idea of sub only or subscriber only, seeing stuff early and stuff like that. In fact, it says, I saw in your previous travel vlogs you were considering Austin, Texas as a possible moving location. Why did you decide against it? The weather. The weather is just too hot. It's like crazy hot for a lot of the year. And I just didn't want to be sitting in sweltering heat constantly, you know. Out here, in a moderate temperature, I don't have air conditioner blasting. I have one air conditioner that I have to have on for maybe 2-3 months a year because it's hot in this office. But we don't have to have like central air conditioning at all for most of the year because it's cool out here, you know. It was gonna be too hot if I moved there. Snake Eater Charity says, if you could do it all again, what are a couple key things you would change? Nothing. I'm not that kind of person. I'm seriously not. I'm not a kind of person that sits here and looks at the past and says, oh, those were the days. If only I could have changed this and this and things would have been better. I made mistakes. I've learned from those mistakes, and I am not going to repeat those mistakes because I got that experience under my belt, and I now know, you know, how things work. But I'm not the kind of person that dwells on the past and says, man, I wish I could have done this and this differently. Like I said, right now, my personal life is the best it's ever been. If I had done stuff differently in the past, I might not be where I am right now with my wife, so I wouldn't change a thing. Jake's Dogs tipped $1, says, how do you feel about trolls insulting your fans constantly? Obviously, I think it's awful, but that's what they do because they're shitheads. You know, they're always going to do that. There's nothing you can do about it. That's what happens when you are so insecure about yourself that you actually insult someone else who supports someone that you don't like. But it is what it is. It's horrible. It's terrible. People who support other streamers don't deserve to be ridiculed for it, and it's a really messed up thing for them to do. It just shows how immature they really are. Oh, man. Ugh. Why didn't I drive a U-Haul across the country? Did you not hear just this stream when I talked about my back injury? Truth of the matter is, back in the day when I was younger, before I had my back injury, that's probably exactly what I would have done. I had driven from Connecticut all the way down to, like, Virginia. So I had driven almost the entirety of the East Coast. What would it have been? Another, you know, double that up to go across the whole country? I more than likely would have done that. I would have packed up a moving van and driven it myself and saved a ton of money. But I couldn't do it. My back. I can't drive on the highway. I couldn't do it. Three states? No, it's not. That's the whole East Coast. I started from the northern East Coast all the way down to the state that's right near, like, Florida. The whole country probably would have been like 2 to 3 times that, maybe. But, you know, that was one shot. I did that all in one shot. No stops or nothing. Well, we did stop to piss or whatever. But no major stops. It was like an 8, 9, 10-hour drive. Actually, I believe if I remember correctly now, I think it was like 12 hours. Because of traffic and shit. No, I don't dye my hair. Nope. I mean, what a crazy question. Do you not see here that I have all white hairs in my beard? Obviously, if I dyed my hair, you see everything would be dark and black, right? Just my hair. I have some whites in my head. I say more silver than white, but mostly this has kind of stayed dark still. But my whole beard is almost white at this point. How can you ask me if I dye my beard? Do you not see it's white? Oh my god. PW Dubs to me $1. Do you prefer cigarettes or cigars? I prefer neither because I don't smoke. I don't smoke at all. I only tried cigars once. I thought that they were okay when I had them. I hate cigarettes, so there you go. But I don't smoke. Okay. That's right. Smoking would fuck with my lungs already. Already I have throat problems and stuff from being a full-time streamer. Like, I have a lot of throat problems and stuff. You know, you hear some days I'm here clearing my throat constantly and stuff because I'm a streamer. Can you imagine if I fucking smoked? I'd probably be dead. Oh, let's see here. Basketball American, to me another $1. And now is bringing up detractor memes. So I don't know if this is actually the same guy from before. Because the other guy was actually being respectful. This guy is now out doing detractor memes, so I'm just not going to bother with it. I'm just going to ignore it. Stupid idiot. Oh yeah, Doodly Dread sent an apology. Ah, that's unfortunate. I don't think I have it. Oh no, I don't think any herbal remedies for my throat, but I do have herbal tea that I drink sometimes. It's called throat coat tea. And my throat's really bad, I'll take that. Right now my email's trying to catch up. It didn't update the whole time I streamed. No, I've never seen live action Aladdin. I know it went on Disney Plus, but I haven't checked it out yet. I don't know who's going to win the Royal Rumble on Sunday. I'm not going to see it on Sunday, and I don't really care. I'll watch it whenever I get a chance. Why don't I call my parents more than once a week? Because I have nothing to talk about. I call them once a week. We talk for a little bit. We get caught up on each other, and that's it. Like, why would I talk to them more than once a week? What do I need to gab to them about exactly? PW dubs to me $1.30 and says, have I considered becoming an organ donor? I actually think I am. I think that, like, when I was young, when I accidentally signed up for organ donation, when I got my driver's license, and since then, you just renew your license every few years or whatever. In fact, now that I think of it, I think my license expires this year, so I think I'm going to have to renew it this year. But when you, like, it's always been on there that I'm an organ donor. They never took it off. So I guess I'm an organ donor. G-Man 3 Double D did 100-bit chases. Do you watch AEW? No, I've never seen it. I don't have TNT. So because I don't have TNT, I can't see it. K3W2N resubscribed for 12 months. Thank you, K3W2N, for a year. A year of support. That is outstanding. Thank you very much. Nixon Rule says, I know you're on the fence. Man, excuse me. He says, I know you're on the fence about playing the new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake, but what about playing the original for $10 on the? I guess it's on the Virtual Console on the Wii U. I don't know. I don't know if people want to see me play the original. If really the remake wasn't seeming that fun, I don't know. No one suggested that but you right now. So. So FYI, Doodly Dread, when you send me emails, it sends the entire email in a foreign language I can't read and has a bunch of links that I'm not going to click on. So, Doodly Dread, this very well may be an apology email. I can't read a single word of it because it's another language, and I'm not clicking on any links in the email. So, there you go. Okay. Protrusive Zone, I didn't see any email about the retrospective, but we're not doing that yet. I'm going to set up a thread on my forums, probably this coming weekend for sure, and then you can nominate stuff there. Don't email it to me. If you email it to me, it's going to go to a black hole. I'll never see it. It has to go on the forums, but it's not ready for that yet, okay? Red Bandit, I have no idea what that particular content creator's issue is with me. I don't give a fuck. I don't talk about that guy ever unless he addresses me first. I have no desire to have any interaction with him whatsoever, nor do I care about him. But when you're a drama creator, when you're a drama content creator, you try to do drama stuff. So you ever notice he only brings it up when there's drama? There you go. An anonymous $5 tipper says, I liked it when you drove around in a circle back in the day. Why don't you do that anymore? Because they changed the game. If you remember, when PubG first came out on Xbox One, cars were like tanks. Every car in the game was like a fucking tank. So you could drive it endlessly. People would shoot it. They wouldn't be able to stop it. And you could just drive in a circle, flattening people until the very end. It would be like a fucking destruction derby rodeo till the end of the match. Then they made it so every car is made of like paper mache, and you shoot it like 10 times and it blows up. So I stopped driving the cars. Now, I don't know if they changed it back, but I just stopped fucking with the vehicles because of that. So. Little T-Pain. Oh, here we go. He's a fucking asshole. Little T-Pain the asshole. So, fuck you, Little T-Pain. Fuck you. Insulted me. Okay. All right, guys. Anything else? Any final questions or anything? Darkside Chris just sent me $20. Holy crap. Thank you, Chris. Certainly wasn't expecting that. Thank you very much, man, for the support. I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Let me get you up on the leaderboard, even though we're ending here. Biggest contribution of the night. So that gives us, I think we're up to like $72 in tips or something like that. I lost track at some point, but I think it's about what we're at. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, Chris. And thank you, everyone. Great positive contributions, you know, good support tonight. Okay, so now, to end the stream, direct comparison. Fun, interactive stream. People having fun. Yes, people were trolling me. You roll with it. You have fun. You make the best of it. I'm playing a game I don't even like, but we're having fun. We're interacting. We're having a good, positive stream. People tend to step up and contribute when they're having a good time. Versus a stream where I could have just been sitting here and been like, ew, you're poor and you're not subbing because you're a cheapskate and a cheap ass and you're ripping me off because you're watching my stuff and you're not subbing to my channel. Do you see the difference? Do you see how much more fun a positive atmosphere is versus a negative reinforcement atmosphere? It's positive reinforcement atmosphere, negative reinforcement atmosphere. Completely different situations. It's actually very similar to the workplace. A boss who gives positive reinforcements to his employees for doing things and rewards them for doing things well versus someone who negatively reinforces and chastises and yells and threatens. It's different. When you're feeling good and positive, you want to have more fun, you want to contribute, you want that stream to continue because you had a good time on it. Do you think anyone on a stream where they're getting talked down to is having a good time? Of course not. And that's not the kind of stream that I want to create. Spartan King cheered. He said, Derek's wondering, what would you say are your favorite Disney afternoon cartoons? Fraggle Rock, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, Pinky and the Brain. Fraggle Rock was not a Disney afternoon cartoon at all. Fraggles were not owned by Disney at the time. The original Disney afternoon was Chippendales DuckTales, Chippendales Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, and then Darkwing Duck. That was the original 2-hour block. And then they rotated in other stuff like Marsupilami and stuff like that, and then Goof Troop, and that's when I stopped watching it. Then I started watching the WB, which was stuff like the Animaniacs, which had Pinky and the Brain and that kind of stuff. And WB also had Gargoyles, and that's when they got Batman, right? Actually, no, I take it back. Gargoyles was Disney. But then WB had Batman and other stuff like that. Superman. You know, those were kind of the blocks of cartoons that I would watch when I got home from school back in the day. So. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it. I hope that you guys had a good stream with me. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Let me know what you think. I mean, like I said, I hate PubG, but I do it because it's fun for us to interact when we do these streams, right? So let me know what you think, and if you'd like me to possibly keep doing these, or if you're like, I just done with PubG, do something different. If that's really your opinion, share that with me as well. I'm open to suggestions of what you guys would like to see maybe make up for PubG. The thing is, everyone said Morrowind. I want to do Morrowind, but I'm not going to do it when I'm doing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, an RPG. Knights of the Old Republic, an RPG. By the way, coming up, I want to do Mass Effect 2, an RPG. I can't do it, We have to wait till there's a time of the year when I'm not doing 100 RPGs, and then I could possibly do that for a late night stream. So, okay. Thank you guys very much. Have a good evening. I'll see you all in the AM. Remember that